pots, and you know, as you're digging deeper and deeper into the sack, all of these pots and pans were kind of just thrown on top of each other, so it's just like squashing this stuff and squashing this stuff, and it all looks good to you though, Krusk. And there's a lantern inside of there. There's
Dinner.
a couple of flasks of oil. There's some cooking utensils. There's a jar of cloves, a jar of saffron. There's a dented silver jug. There's a cracked hourglass. There's all kinds of goodies in this bag.
Whoa.
All covered with, you know, food and whatnot.
What you got there, Krusk?
A whole bunch of food and utensils. Or kitchen utensils. But the food is mine. The utensils you guys can have.
You can eat the air with the utensils. I'll go ahead and I'll take the food, guys. Thanks.
As I start, like, getting my hand inside one of the pans and I start eating.
Oh, it's cold. You know, it's horrible.
It's
But it's
cold,
good to you,
but
yeah. Hey, it's good to you.
it's good for me.
What are those flasks there?
Some flasks that I don't know what herbs these are, but it looks like herbs to me.
Yeah, there's a couple of oils of flask of oil. There's a jar of saffron spice. There's a jar of clove spice, and it's all written in. You know, it says Lion Shield Coaster Trading Company, jar of cloves, and you know, jar of saffron and whatnot.
I'll take those flasks of oil if you don't mind, Krusk.
No problem.
Do you want me to add all of this stuff to the master list of loot that you guys have going, or are you guys just going to leave this stuff, or what? I think
I have
take
no
the oil,
concern.
right?
I have no concern or need for it, so I'm not going to worry about it.
It's just Crust and Rigby fighting over this ransom here.
No, I was just a little bit hungry, and I was started eating all that food.
Go for it.
For the
gonna
rest,
take-
it doesn't interest me.
I'm gonna take the oil flasks, but I'll leave. I'm not interested in the rest.
I am not a bit hungry. It smells like rotten chicken coming from there. I don't know if this Crust because he hasn't bathed lately, or there's some sort of rotten meat in there, but it smells horrible.
All right, I added the. Nobody wants the cloves, saffron, the bullseye lantern, nothing like that.
I would take it if I got up there. The clove and saffron.
You can get
Get
it
on
in.
up there. I'm sitting on the stairway here, just chilling. These guys can rummage about all they like.
We could take that lantern. Who knows? It might be useful.
I'll add all this stuff to the list. Actually, it'll just make it easier on me.
Any dead people in there, guys?
One dead goblin.
Goblin aren't people.
A bolt
right.
straight in the heart.
You do have the 2 oils that I added to your sheet,
Oh, okay.
Bolts in the heart, you say? Oh my.
Does
and you also have
the,
cloves and saffron. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
does the arrow there look like the one that hit Draven earlier?
Give me a Go ahead and you can give me a medicine check as you kind of survey the wound and whatnot. You just know that it died by this arrow, about pretty much.
Notice the shaft has a lion's trading cost on the side of it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It definitely doesn't.
Well, you guys want to check out the upstairs real fast? After that
Yeah,
noise,
let's do that.
anything up, if there is
I guess
anything
I
up
did
there,
get
it's
up
gonna know
there,
we're
though.
here. So no point in trying to be stealthy. So, Krusk or Draven, you want to head up, check it out.
Alright, let me get out of the way here. Yeah. Brave warriors, please investigate.
Sure, I'll head upstairs.
All right.
I follow him.
Nothing in there, Rigby, but foodstuffs, you say?
Yeah, just rotting foodstuffs. Well, not quite rotting, but you probably wouldn't want it.
Almost there. You guys can go ahead and move up your tokens.
Krusk, on
to
the other hand,
stairs.
Come, woman. We don't want you down there attracting every goblin in town.
Yeah, just kind of move your tokens up to the next portion of the map, up to the north of it. So as you guys are coming up the stairs, all is quiet. You know that a couple of these rooms are damaged, but the hallway itself looks undisturbed. Doors are all closed. Although the door to the, I'd say the southeast, is kind of buckled a little bit, probably from the force of something almost busting it wide open, pretty much.
Hey, look, we could almost each get our own door.
Yeah, and we could all
Well,
count at the same time and open them up.
Well, let's have Crust bust each of them open individually. I like that plan better.
Let's not be so destructive, Nix.
Well, we could try the lock. Rigby could get out his surgical kit and work his fancy magic on these doors.
Let's try this first
Nix,
door.
I can
Yes,
always
my
use
beloved
you as a
princess.
battering ram.
This is an inn. This is probably someone's room, so I'll try the door first to make sure if it's locked. If it's locked, then I'll call on Rigby. If not, I'll just go in.
Alright, that's a plan.
Yeah.
Surely, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, the door is unlocked.
Okay, I'll open it up and be like, hello, is anyone here?
So as you open up this door, as you click it open, it just kind of throws you out of the way because of all of the force, and all of this rubble just kind of piles down. It's like a landslide of rubble and whatnot. It hits the door across the hallway and knocks it open completely, letting loose the fireball trap that was, of course, on that door.
These damn Pharaohs love to have fireball traps on their doors for some strange.
Yeah. So as the rubble comes pouring out of the room, it knocks the other door open as well. So this is the room that was really destroyed by the boulder, and you can see there's a massive hole. And this has a bed. This has a bed inside of the room on one of the walls.
Does this appear to be above where the bed and shit was falling?
It is, yeah, but there's still
room.
a bed in here as well.
Okay.
So there's still one bed. There's like a chest.
No.
And then there's a sort of like half of a desk that's still there, where the boulder took half of the desk and put it downstairs.
Well,
Does
that
anybody see
was a
this
thing.
chest?
Anything interesting in there, Draven?
Looks like a room. Nothing interesting.
I'm going to step inside the door that opened.
Okay. This appears to be another guest chamber. This room is empty, and it contains 2 beds. It has an empty wardrobe box, a small little writing desk, and matching chair. And there are several oil lamps that are sitting on each corner of the desk. And there's also another lamp that's kind of tucked up on one of the shelves. And there's a beautiful bearskin rug that is lying on the floor.
Take
I'm
those
not
2
giving them
lamps and maybe
any
we
hints.
can use them later on if we need to light something up.
Do you want to take the lamp? You guys are starting to hoard quite an exuberant amount of stuff here. I can add.
I'm not hoarding anything. I don't know why they're ransacking this town like a bunch of bandits.
We do already have a bullseye lantern, Rusk, so we can leave the lamps.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have taken the lamps. And if someone was to ask where all those things were missing, goblins took it.
Oh my.
Yeah. We saved the
Blame it
town
on the goblins.
from total theft, yeah. But then, now you're lying in front of Draven. That's not going to fly.
Exactly.
We also don't want the food to spoil.
That too.
Well, to be fair, Gabby, the food that Krusk ate was probably already past its date, so to speak.
Well, then no one's gonna miss it now, are
I
they?
doubt they will. It would probably get fed to pigs or something if Krusk didn't indulge.
If there's any pigs left.
You know, there's at least one chicken running around town.
Exactly.
You know, there's at least one
The
chicken.
one
I,
I
can,
spent.
I find it hard to believe that Krusk let that chicken go alive.
Nix and Gabi were still inside the temple when that happened.
Yeah. We were chilling. Yeah. Shall we have a go at one of these doors, Gabi? I mean, knowing our luck, we'll open the one with the Minotaur behind it or something.
The skeletal minotaur that's in Monster Manual.
I'll jiggle the doorknob on this door, Dave.
One of the only challenging monsters for its CR in that book. Oh, did I say that? Anyways, this is the door to the south is a room that is a little bit similar in all the respects. It's just kind of laid out differently. Same type of guest room. There's a couple of beds, beautiful beds in here. An empty wardrobe chest. You know,
Let's say
chest.
we take up one of these beds and have a snap, Gabby.
There's no
I'm
time for
not
that,
top
turning
Nick.
button of
into
my
a
shirt.
bunny, so you can take a nap with something furry in your arms.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Is that weird of me to say that? Oh, God.
No time
I
for-
could
no
get
time for love,
that
Dr. Jones.
bearskin rug and give him that as furry object.
The bearskin rug. Oh God.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
All right, what movie was that from?
Temple of
Indian-
Doom, right?
Temple of Doom, yeah.
Okay.
Short round.
Yeah, sure.
I haven't seen those since when they came out in the movie theaters. I wasn't a big Indiana Jones fan.
Oh my God. All right, there's one more room. This room looks like it doesn't have much of anything in it, guys, unless our stockpile of lanterns is running low. I mean, I know Krusk has got lanterns
No,
dangling
I
all
left
up and
those
down his arms.
lanterns when Rigby said
Okay.
just to leave
Oh.
them, I left them.
I'm gonna open up the last one here.
Krusk is about to open a lantern stall sometime.
You're going to eat a hat.
Whoa.
Remember that.
Now, Krusk, you have a memory for things that are unfathomable to me. Remember
Okay.
other things. Your words, for
Oh.
one thing, man.
I'm kind of there with Krusk on this one. I want to see that hat eaten. You said
You
it.
too, Draven. I expected better of you.
A holy man like yourself.
Exactly.
You made me a promise. I'm just expecting you to uphold it.
How about I eat
Maybe
a
we
little
could
bit of the
forgive
brim?
it if you were a little nicer to me.
No, we do have those spices.
Exactly. Rigby, you could fix this hat up nice. I see how
Yeah, and
deftly
Krusk
you manipulated
can
that
make,
lock earlier.
what
Surely
you
you can
call
make this hat into some sort
I
of
can make a little
gourmand
bit
dish.
honey for on it. I will make it with honey for you.
If you guys keep talking, this hat is going to be the best meal I've eaten all trip.
But what was in the
I
room?
love
What
it.
did you find in
What
the room?
see you in there, Gabby?
All right, so this room has been destroyed. Now, you know, there's a lot of bits of rock, lots of bits of the roof, some, you know, of the shingles from the roof. They're all strewn throughout, you know, all of the area in here. Now, on the east wall, there's a tapestry that is depicting a beautiful mountain landscape. And tucked under the only window that you can see on the west, in the southeast corner of the building, is a wooden chest.
Ooh.
And, you know, the floor looks pretty safe, relatively safe to walk on as well.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, just to be safe, I'm gonna stay along the wall along this side of the wall. Where is the chest in the room?
It's right under that window on the left-hand side as you fall to your death into that black hole. Yeah, it's like a small wooden and iron chest.
Like iron bands on it or something, yeah.
Check it for traps.
You look at it, it appears to be someone's definite personal property. and it has there's like an inscription on one of the side seals that says "Property of Morak," and it is Morak. This is Property of Morak, and this actually looks like a pretty nice room. This is definitely not a guest room as well. You know, there's a lot of there's a couple of pictures hanging on the wall as well, with you know, children and what appears to be a wife as well. Now, this chest is actually bolted to the floor.
Oh my.
Okay.
So this yeah, and you're looking at this lock, and it looks pretty sophisticated. It looks like a lock that it would test your skills probably. And you know that these types of chests usually would bear some type of reward, as in, like, if you fail picking this lock, the reward is something bad would happen. This is made to prevent thieves, and you are trained to, when you see these chests are to make you rethink if you want to take the chance. But hey, it's a chest locked to the floor. The craftsmanship of the chest is exquisite. The lock is of a very high skill set from a superb locksmith. So you would figure the rewards would probably be pretty good in here.
Well,
if they're going to spend the amount of money to have this.
Guys, I peek into this room.
Guys,
this room appears to me to be maybe the proprietor's room, Rigby. I'm thinking he's got portraits and what is it? Tapestries hanging on the wall. It's probably an important person in town that resided here.
Yeah, this is a pretty sophisticated chest, guys. I only read about these in Thieves' School.
Thieves' School? There is such a thing as that?
There's a school for thieves? I'll have to make note of this.
Actually, there are. We would have all sorts of chests set up to practice on. But
wow.
this is one I haven't seen before, but I've read stories about. It would take all my skill to try to open it, and it's probably trapped. So if I try to open this, it's going to be risky.
Well, I had a suggestion to make once the thought dawned upon me that this may be the proprietor's room, Rigby. Hear me out, will you, man? Hear me out.
All right.
I say we take his family portraits, his tapestries, see if we can unbolt this damned chest from the floor, not open it and trigger whatever deadly trap or whatever you suspect may lie within, and take it with us. Maybe this will ingratiate us towards whoever's in that castle, proof of good faith and whatnot, if you follow my drift.
How about we show good proof of good faith by leaving it where it belongs for now?
Well, if it stays here, it's going to belong in goblin hands if things go as they've been going, Draven. Surely you understand that.
Well, how about we leave it here until at least we see if anyone's left in the castle?
Well, the bird lady here has just flown above the castle and saw guards and whatnot posted upon it, Draven. We know for certain that there are people in the castle.
Then we should just leave it here and let them know that maybe we should clear the town of goblins and let the people in the castle know we've cleared the town of goblins, and then it's safe for them to come out and reclaim their goods.
Very well, Draven. We've got a big pile of goods with us already. I find it so
I do not see this.
conspicuous that you're bringing this up now.
Normally I'd have this thing open by now, guys, but this would test the limits of my skill trying to open this.
Don't be so modest, Rigby. I'm sure you can pop that lock in no time.
If the tapestry is any indication, being that it's mountains, I would assume the proprietor's a dwarf. Wouldn't he believe that we stole his goods if we took it to him?
Oh, you may be right, but that's a preposterous leap of logic you've made there, Bird Woman. How can you tell just by a tapestry that the owner's a dwarf? I see no short
Bird
bed
woman.
here. Does the bed look like something for a short person, Dave?
Look at the family portraits.
Yeah, let's look at the portraits. What is it? Is there like a bearded daughter in the portrait?
No, No, there isn't.
Well, we can always come back to it if we want to decide we want to open
I
it
will
up.
say you do disrespect our people there, woman. Being a fellow elf, we shouldn't talk about the dwarves in such a manner. It only make them hate us more, assuming that they all are skinflints and whatnot.
I think it's funny you're just calling her Bird Woman. That's great.
I don't
think
think
I've-
Nick, I don't think Nick knows what he wants to call her. He just goes from whatever hits his mind.
Her
at
name
first.
is unknown, Draven. That's kind of like a character trait of hers.
I'll
All
consider
right,
calling
Draven,
over Dobby.
you obviously don't want us taking these things. All right, I get your point, man.
Yes,
just
we
checked
don't.
out
We
the,
don't need to take anything else, as my eyes eye the sack that you guys have looted already, and I'm trying to not say anything about it.
Yeah, but
Luke-
Krusk is still eating it, though. He's still
Luke,
shit all
I
over his
prefer to say it
face.
as a rescuing it from the goblin horde. There.
Well, Krusk in the food situation, Krusk had to eat it, or else it was going to really go bad and just be wasted. I could be okay with that.
Guys, I just checked out the bolts on this thing too, and they're probably trapped as well. So
Oh my God!
trying
What
to take this thing with us is
All
a
right,
no
Gabi,
go.
It
If we're
may
gonna-
be a dwarf. It may
If
be
we're
a
gonna
I think-
deal with it, we have to deal with it here.
I think signs say we need to
I'll
leave
be
this
right back.
alone. I think the signs are saying don't mess with this.
right. Stay
Oh
away.
no, it's there. You can try to pick it if you'd like.
No. Draven is saying that, not me. Draven is saying I think the signs say we need to leave this alone.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, shall we be off then? I think we've looked everywhere we can in this damned ramshackle inn.
Yeah, we can always come back to this and try after we've secured the town.
Well, you know, I mean,
Can't,
I
if we
was kind
can't
of trying
find
to
the owner.
think ahead a bit there, Rigby. Maybe there's some sort of reward for returning these goods. If we already had them with us, that would, you know, nip it in the bud quickly. You know.
Everybody
But
give
what-
That
me
is
a-
possible.
Everybody give me a perception check with disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh boy.
With disadvantage.
Oh boy. Oh, where's those skills? Okay.
Jesus Christ, disadvantage. I see a 16, a 15, a 21. Boy,
Who rolled a
you guys-
21? Was that mine, Dave?
No. It was Rigby's.
Oh God, Rigby.
Yeah, but he gets double the perception. So.
He's like a fucking beholder.
He's a
Rigby.
murder hobo. Yeah, he's a
got
low-level
eyes
murder
everywhere,
hobo.
man.
Yeah. So all three of you, excluding Draven, so Bird Woman, I don't even know what to call you anymore. So we'll just say Gabi, or is it Gabi or Gabby? Because I hear Nick's calling you Gabi. I hear you
Gabi.
calling her Gabby. I hear
Well,
you
yeah.
calling her Bird Woman. So we'll just call you Gabi. So Gabi, Nix, and Rigby, all three of you hear some scuffling
Uh-oh.
in one of the rooms. One of the rooms to the north.
Oh shit. Did you hear that, Rigby?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We are not
I'm gonna-
alone.
I'm gonna look around slowly. Keep for any sign of movement. Someone's trying to hide or something.
Not where you're at now.
Guy, go check the other room. I'll keep my eyes peeled on this one.
Yes, go ahead, Krosk.
While you guys are whispering, Draven's completely like oblivious. Like, well, we may as well go back downstairs. So he started heading down the stairs.
Okay. Draven's going down.
All right.
Krusk, there may be more goblins up there. Go check it out. Oh, Krusk is gone. I'm gonna pee while Krusk is in there dropping a deuce or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's so infatuated with eating that food. You know what I mean? He started to hear Draven bitch about the bag again, so he just kind of walked down the stairs and was eating food as he walked down. Probably.
Fuck, I'll go check it out then. Oh, God, you guys. Gabby, no. I'll not let a woman sacrifice herself. You've already taken quite the beating today. It's my turn to get beat upon, it seems. Well, you guys, don't stay so far away. Come tighten up a bit. Get behind me. I said I will look. I didn't say I will go to my death. Come now, come. I kind of fucking pushed the door with like my fingertip, Dave, and just barely look inside of it.
Oh, the door was open anyway.
Oh, the door's already open. Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
guys went in all the rooms already.
Peek my eyes around the corner, you know.
Yeah, you just see 2 beds, the wardrobe chest that's empty, and one of the small little chests and a desk in here.
There's nothing in here, fellas. Maybe it was the wind blowing or something.
I'm gonna go up behind him and cast fairy fire into the room.
Okay. You cast fairy fire, a couple
You
of
scared me, guys.
little orbs. I think the way 5e does it is a couple little orbs, right, that you can control.
No, fairy fire is like I don't know what.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Any creature.
Whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
What color
any
do you
creature will go violet.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think I was thinking of dancing lights.
Yeah, dancing lights, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
Fair. Sorry about that. Fairy fire. Yeah. So you see that there is a humanoid shape that is under one of the beds. And one of the colored auras, whatever you choose.
Yeah, what color is it,
Yeah,
guys?
violet.
Violet.
Okay.
All right. So you see the outline of a humanoid under the bed.
Is there someone there?
Let's see you, Gabby.
You don't see it, Crust. You're downstairs eating your food.
Yeah, I'm peeking.
You
I'm
weren't here.
peeking. I'm peeking. Can I see this, Gabby?
Yeah, you can seal the aura.
Is it
Who goes
you?
there?
Only
Who
you can
goes
see
there?
the aura, or anybody?
Yeah, I think anybody can see it.
Yeah, anybody.
Who goes
It
there?
says,
Friend or
for the
foe?
duration, objects and affected creatures shed a dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, it gives everybody advantage or something against them, I think.
All right, just quiet. But you can see that the aura is kind of moving a little bit, and you can actually see that it pulls something mechanical. It looks like some type of like hand crossbow.
Oh my god, I duck back.
Looks
out
like a
of the
little
way.
contraption.
I grab Gabby by the shoulder and pull her back with me. Fucking brave hero here. Rigby! Rigby, where are you, man?
Right here. What's going on?
And me think somebody's in there plotting some sort of plan against our lives, man. Somebody's hiding under the bed.
Yes.
Easy, Rigby, easy. I heard some sort of mechanisms going off in there. Maybe they've got some sort of crossbow or something at the ready.
If there's someone in there, we're not here to hurt you. We're not goblins.
Well, I could have shot you already. In a female voice.
Oh.
Well, I could have. Nick's like, wow.
Whoa! I unbuttoned my top button, Dave.
And a 400-pound human gets out from under the bed as she almost knocks the bed over as she stands up.
We didn't notice the
I was
bed was
just
like
under that
sitting
bed.
up at an angle.
Food coming out of her mouth and shit, stuff like that. With a half T-shirt on.
This is high fantasy,
Got
Dave.
hanging
Of course,
out.
she is a well-endowed, gorgeous woman. Jesus Christ, man. Get with the times.
Did it all just kind of slide to the side under the bed?
So a woman, an average-looking woman, kind of squirm out from under the bed. And she says, "I could have hit you, And she says, "And yes, you're right. You're not goblins."
Well, what are you doing hiding under the bed, woman? Are you the one that put all these bolts in the goblins' backs and whatnot?
I shot a couple to survive, yes. And
Wow,
she
you had
is-
a dead eye with that thing, woman. I'm
She's-
glad you didn't choose to fire upon us.
And she's kind of straightening her hair and whatnot, and adjusting her clothes and getting all of the dust off. And she says, "Well, Lamette, doesn't seem like I haven't seen you here in Nightstone. I'm Kella Darkhope.
Nix.
Well met."
Rigby
Well
Ford.
met as well,
We
fair
can make
lady.
your acquaintance.
Ah. Yeah, as I was staying here as a guest, but unfortunately, as I was napping, I was abruptly awakened to the bed across from me on the other side of the room being whisked away by something.
What?
It was a strange ordeal. As a
Can you
matter of
describe
fact.
it for us?
Sure. Do you got a couple minutes? I would guess you're not really being called for dinner or anything, are you?
Indeed.